Yes, I like to play pool. I like to go walking, look at nature. A few things I was looking at before was theology professor. I was interested in cars. I also there's a few others. I actually wasn't religious at all growing up. I did my first communion when I was a teenager, but throughout the years, it I stopped going to church. There was actually a point in high school when I was against God, and so that completely changed a few years ago. I lived the renewal retreat at St. Catherine of Siena, and before that, that's when I started attending church. It was in December. It was a Christmas mass actually that I started. It was my first mass back, and just the experience I got the first couple times, I just started crying, and so that got me back into the church. And then in January that next year was when I lived the retreat. That just completely lit me on fire. Just the feeling I got, seeing all the people there, it was an overwhelming feeling. It was actually a little over a year ago. I've been discerning in and out. It's been in and out throughout the whole year. And just recently, it was a few months ago that I started going more into depth and finding more information, watching videos, and actually seriously thinking about it. The first person that introduced me to his friend, he's actually a brother, and I didn't feel called to the religious life. So I talked to the RCI coordinator at my parish, and he's the one who introduced me into a seminarian, who in turn introduced me to Father Javier. I started attending the discernment nights and meetings, doing some meetings, and just hanging out with the seminarians. And it's actually completely different. It was overwhelming at first. I was like, well, I'm actually doing this. There was times where I was just looking around my room. I was just like, this is pretty crazy. But I'm adjusting to it over time. I spend my time in constant prayer. I love to pray, keep my relationship strong with God, um, and just reading the Bible, reading the Catechism, even spiritual books I read, just staying close to my faith, dedicated.